good morning, evening, nighttime, whatever time it is for you. I put a lot. Hang on, I'm echoing. Damn, I don't know why, but anyway, I put that I was gonna go live like 3 hours ago. Then I kept talking to my daughter, and then it
Hi.
got later, and then I was like, I'm not ready. Then I was like, fuck it, I don't care if I'm ready. I'm just getting like all the stuff that I might need so I can sit here for a little bit without interrupting and getting up and down and whatnot. Um, and then I was like, it doesn't matter what you look like because you're just gonna be an emoji or whatever the hell you call this thing. And I don't know. I don't even know. If y'all went on my live last night, it was a hot mess about in my comment section. It was funny, but it was like a little on the next level. And so I'm gonna just leave it right there because you can only joke about it just so much. Um, so anyway, yeah, funny for the moment, but sure he has other places to be, if you know what I mean, people to other chats to talk to people. Um, here's my words again. I have no idea what I'm here to talk about. Again, I don't want to move forward with the Nirvana thing until Dave's here, and I don't know when that's going to be. So that's why I didn't put it in the title. Total insomniac, whatever you want to call me. Because usually, if I haven't gone to sleep by now, I'm not going to. And did I sleep? Yeah, I slept yesterday for a few hours, I think. Hell, I don't remember, but I want to say, yeah, I did. So it's like every other day I sleep really good. And then today's my no day. I don't sleep. So it's weird as I've gotten older, just is what it is. So I roll with it. Enjoy those good days of sleep. And on these days, I don't know, whatever happens, happens. And this morning, for three of y'all, it's happening. I don't know what it is, but it's happening right now. I was going to listen to some music, but it started echoing me. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but I'm trying because it helps me relax. Ultimate goal here being that I can just hang around on here all day. Whoever wants to come by can jump up on the stream or panel, whatever. If they don't want to, cool. They're going to hear me rambling about all different kinds of shit. Y'all can come ramble in the chat with me and I'll respond to pretty much everything. Anything goes. Ask me fucking questions. I'm just going to chill out with y'all today. I took the time to do so. I have lunch pre ordered. My daughter did that for me, which is so cool. And it's like at 11 ish, I'll have some yummy food. So I'm excited about that because just like my sleeping pattern, same with my eating pattern. I may not eat for a while and then I eat a lot, a good something that I really want. And then I go back to just really not eating much and then boom, not healthy, but most of what I do is not healthy. Um, Forrest, shout out to you if you see this later. He and I are separated at birth. He only drinks Mountain Dew, no water. Same. The only water we get is in our ice cubes. So I wish it were different. I've tried. I need to keep trying, but don't like water. It's just gross. I'm grateful that we have water. Like, don't get me wrong, but it's just gross to drink. Just, oh, it just is. Unless you're super hot and it's like your only option in the world. Both of my kids drink water every day, all day. And I'm so happy for them. But no, I don't drink coffee. I have a horror story about coffee that you don't want to hear this morning because you're enjoying your coffee. So Mountain Dew is my coffee. So I got my Mountain Dew here. Boom. I have a vape here if I want it, but like it's it or something has got my throat, my voice, everything kind of messed up. The last two times I've sang, whew, even singing like Courtney Love, I sounded rough. So I need to let them recover. It's just, I don't know. I'm weak. And I'm weak. I don't know. I'll admit that. So you'll hear me light a cigarette here in a minute or cough my head off from a vape. But it is what it is. Like I said, today is my off day with you. Not that I'm on a whole lot, but I have had some chart reviews and things like that going on. And I just kind of rushed through. Oh, trust me, they're perfection because I don't stop until I know it's been gone over 3 times and it's right. But I'm glad I don't have a lot of them to do because my focus. So today, my focus is just hanging out with y'all. And if you hear any big spaces and you're like, she's not saying anything, for the moment anyway, I'm here. I just I may be listening to some music in the background. I wish I could tell you I was doing some kind of fun craft or something, but I'm not. I'm literally bored. Insomniac, who hopes that y'all have something amazing to bring to my chat, to the panel, to somewhere. Damn, I've been talking. Oh, for a minute I thought it, and I was like, there's no way. See, y'all, that's how tripped out I am when I get on here sometimes and I get carried away talking. I'll look over and see how long I've been going, and I'm like, damn, I've been talking for an hour. So, hold on. I could just be talking about anything and everything for an hour. So, y'all save me. Come up here and say something. Ask me some weird ass questions. I don't know. I'm scrolling through trying to find some music. I'm supposed to have done homework and watched that The Girl with the Most Cake and didn't watch it. I don't know why. Like, if I think I need to watch it or I have to, like, I don't. So I don't know what's wrong with me. I got to watch it so I can be on here. I can talk about that in between times of us finishing that chapter thing, the series. And before I move on to the next one, which there's infinite tons of information on, and it'll be cool. Like I said, I have some personal stuff I can share more with it. Unfortunately, I never got to see Nirvana, and that would have been cool, but didn't. Got to meet and hang out with some of Courtney's friends, which that's a whole interesting ass topic, but never got close to Kurt. I don't know that he ever even came on tour around here. I mean, I want to say I'm sure he came to Atlanta, but probably as close as Nirvana ever got to me would be Atlanta. Really doubtful that they came to Birmingham. If they did, which I would have known. I don't know. I need to look that up just for the hell of it. But the last big concert I've been to was 2000. It's been a while. 2018. Summer of 2018, and it was Bush, The Cult, and Stone Temple Pilots. And it was so awesome, so much better than I expected for cheap seats. And I've talked about it before on here, but for an opening act, Bush definitely stole the whole show. I was there to see The Cult, and my brother-in-law was there to see Stone Temple Pilots, and I'd bought him tickets for his birthday. So it was just us, and him wanting to see the opening act. It started raining, so it was crappy because they kept playing, and we were trying to like take cover. We was outside, so he missed part of his. I felt bad about it, but he said he had fun anyway. And then by the time the Cult came on, like we had been there forever, it seemed like, with the rain break in between. But it was worth it. The Bush set was worth it. Like, it, for him to come out into the crowd, for me to be lucky enough to be just right there, like everything lined up perfectly for a reason, I guess. But that was just awesome. And then to see him once he got back up to the stage, had his little boy with him. It was so cute. If you've ever seen him in like magazines or whatever, adorable. But rewind in time all these years, he was little and cute little guy, had his hair spiked up and stuff, wanting to look, trying to look like his dad as much as he could to be more of like a rock star. He had a little guitar, so cute. But yeah, um, either way he goes, he's talented. He's got super talented mom and dad. I'm sure he's destined for great things, and he's beautiful little boy. Um, he looks a lot more like his mom, and she's gorgeous. I would love to be her. Um, I always say I want to be like someone more exotic. Like I've always wanted to, like Vanessa Marcel. That's my girl crush. If I could be anybody, that's who I would look like. But if I went in the other direction, probably Gwen Stefani. It's not really bad to go in the other direction. So if I wanted to be the more pale skin blonde, which is what I've been most of my life, I would go more in that direction. But yeah, I don't think no matter how hard I try or how dark I try to make my what's supposed to be like dirty blonde hair, I try to make it dark brown now. I would have to do a lot of stuff to try to make myself look exotic, and I still don't think I would be looking exotic. I just I just am good old Southern girl who wishes I was from anywhere else but here. Sorry to say that for the proud people from where I am from, but it's great for people that love football and just the good old country lifestyle. But there's nothing here. Like, there's nothing here to do that's exciting, which is sad for kids, especially in a little small town where I live, already in a state where there's not much going on. So I don't know. That sucks, but like it's really weird. Every time I had a plan to get out of here, to move out of here, something happened to like block it. And so I finally was just like, screw it. I'm giving into it. Got married, had kids here, did have family here until we lost all of them, which is a good reason to get us the hell out of here. But I feel stuck. And I've talked to Dave on here for hours. I'm sure y'all skip through that part about how to get unstuck. And I know how. It's just like getting on here more, making myself interact more with people, because I tend to isolate and I do get lost in my music and thinking about, like we were talking the other night. I don't know which one of these lives I combined it into, but we were talking about what came first, the emotion or the music. Like, did you listen to music and it kind of messed with your mood and so suddenly you're feeling this way? Or did you start having kind of a rough day or either a happy time, whatever the hell, and then you turn on music so you can keep that going, that happy vibe going? Or you turn on some music and you just like wallow in your sadness, or you turn it around, like you listen to something more upbeat or angry or whatever, and you turn which comes first for you? And I know it can change, but for the most part, mine comes emotion, then song. So I'm listening to kind of whatever I'm feeling right now. And it changes, but not often. I would say mine's kind of almost like seasonal change. Really weird, but either that or I'm stuck for quite a while on something. When I'm more in like a up mood, definitely more 80s, and when I'm more kind of down or like, I don't know if it's called retrospective or introspective, maybe both, but like looking back at your life or taking like an inventory of whatever. I think everybody does as they get older, looking back on things. And then when I found these journals, just really taking a long, hard look at things. I don't know. So I've been definitely listening to music from back then, not the happy 80s pep, like woohoo music, but more of the 90s, like grunge, or just even like what they would consider alternative instead of grunge. I don't know. That was just like a certain time period. I've already told y'all I romance that time period a lot because I made life changing decisions during that time. So I don't know. If you're 20 something on here, pay attention to your 20s. They're important, very important. All the way up until 29, just pay close attention. One decision can change everything. Literally, you can be on a street and you can turn left or right, and whether you turn left or right decides everything from there on. I know you think that's crazy, but it's 100% true. My case, 100% true. So, trying to think about what else I can talk to you about this interesting, because I have all types of useless, but okay, I can't talk this morning, but useful, or no, sorry, useless, but interesting info. Like I could win some type of contest if they had one on, like, name this song and play like the first few notes of the song. I could name it, or tell the craziest story. I got that, no problem. Tell like the most sad or tragic story. Got it. I mean, tell the happiest like celebrity encounter or something. God, like I got all types of shit I can talk about. I just never come on here with a topic and stick to it. Especially when I'm like I don't know what the hell happened to me, but I was coming on here, I had my topic, stuck to it, whatever. I think when I finished my Lane Staley, Chris Cornell, Andy Wood thing that I got like so into that I kind of just like got unfocused and tried to be more like casual talking to you guys. So I don't know. I need to find my place. It's also why I've been jumping around too, trying different times. And the time that, like Dave has said, is a good time, probably for some of you guys too, is for my time, be like lunchtime, my time, not 12 ish central time. But I don't know if that's the better time for me because just some of the things I talk about. And to me, that's more of like the coffee kind of crowd who, I don't know, may or may not want to talk about music. They might want to catch me on a day like this where I'm just going to ramble on, and they might want to join me, ramble up on panel, or ramble in the chat and ask me some fucked up questions. I don't know. But case in point, I just now cussed. Like, I think it's more of a, in general, more of a evening type thing. But here I am, the morning time. This considered not time for me because of my weird sleep schedule. So I could still possibly go to sleep, but I doubt it. Really, really doubt it. So I'm here. No one's commented yet that I can see. So I'm just going to be kicking back, watching watching you, see if anybody shows up. Let me refresh my page here because someone's here. Someone is really sweet. Thank you for the 3 likes. And if you haven't, even though I'm just talking and you're not sure if you like this channel or not, just give me a charity subscribe. I'm trying to get to 150. I'm really close. That would be great. That would be a great thing to happen today. But until then, you're stuck with me. Unless you choose to go to another channel and check out what's on. I don't know what's on this early, but somebody good will come on, I'm sure. And I don't blame you for going and checking them out. But you got to pop back here and see. Who knows what will happen. I had to make some adjustments pretty early this morning once I put on that I was coming live. So we'll see what happens now. Um, but hopefully, I'll have, or I do have, a moderator in the bushes that can pop out if need be. Because I don't want to be the bad guy all the time. But I had to be kind of this morning. Just like I said, things are fun for a little bit, and then it's kind of like, okay, we've talked about it as deeply as we can talk about it as a joking situation, so I don't want to keep going. It's not happening. Sounds great. Sounds fun in theory, but yeah, it's not happening. No wedding. Sorry, Kylie. We're not going to be planning a wedding. I called it off. I figured I would have way too many people objecting. Objecting. I know that's what we do. If you're watching or listening, Kylie, we object. Especially if it's making me like, I already am awkward as fuck when I come on here. Like I said, I'm trying to come on here more so I feel more comfortable with y'all. And if I'm bored and my kids are doing kid stuff or they're tired of listening to me tell them crap that they don't know anything about, they're just like, yeah, mm-hmm. I can come on here with you guys. And hopefully, eventually, some of y'all will put something in the chat or say, hey, I would like to come up here. And even though I don't have the link pinned, I might can learn how to do that. Or I can always yell, hey, kid, come in here and put that up there. Because I know how to pin stuff. I'm leaning up here looking. But, oh shit. I don't think I know how to do that. I should. I should learn how. Oh, I know how. Well, no, it's not going to help. I was going to say I can comment it in my comments, which that's, I don't know. I'm finna see if this will work. Share. It's worth a shot. You can always learn something on here. Okay, this is me copying and pasting. Okay, and then did it show up? Fuck. Yes. Now, I'm not sure if this is how it works. I don't think so, but because I don't think that's right. It's not. That's not going to be the link to StreamYard. Shit. Well, then I need to leave that off. That's just the link to my page. That's not helping. I don't know. What would the StreamYard link be? Or how would you find it? I see find it. I'm so serious, y'all, when I can't talk this morning. I see banners, but that's not what I need. Oh, cool. Private chat. Now I know what people are talking about when they say back chat. Literally, I've only been in a back chat one time and don't know how it ended up there. Think I was waiting on a karaoke song. So now I know how to go to that. That's cool. I see banners, but I don't know how to do that. Not fucking with that. I don't know. It should be easy, you would think. Invite. I don't think so. Settings. One of y'all put if y'all know. Yeah, that's not it. I hope I can get out of here without messing. Okay, something up. I don't know. I don't know how to find it. I kind of want to delete this comment because this is not it. Delete. Okay, good. That's like it was never there before. And if one of you 4 people know, like, hey, this is how you put the StreamYard link in, I need to learn anyway. So I'll try to follow you. That's the keyword, try. But I will get it put in here shortly. And if you would like to come up and you're just like ready to go, I can make it happen quicker. Like I said, I have the laptop all day today. Who knows? What if I stay on here all day? I don't have enough things to say to make it last all day. Not without y'all prompting me ask some questions. I was gonna play one day on here just for fun, because I don't know, I'm super competitive about games. So I want to keep it a non-competitive game, but like a juicy, interesting game. And I wanted to do the 2 truths and a lie, because I used to do that at work at certain times if we had to do these little team, whatever they were called, like team building things. And I could always trick people so good. And you wouldn't think so, because I can't lie for shit. So I don't lie, because I just can't. I'm not successful. And I hate to say this, but I do hate liars. I hate them because it's so much easier to tell the truth. It's just so much easier. Most people are cool about it. If I don't know, just don't even lie. Don't go there, and you're gonna be so much better off. If you're just not saying something to spare somebody's feelings, and you can get away with just not saying anything, cool. Omission. Most cases. The rest of the cases, no, don't lie. It's just horrible. It makes you a not good person. For me, that's a big, like I said, big deal. All of my big deal words are L's. Loyalty, lies. What else? Love. Laughing, because I don't laugh that much. So if you can make me laugh, that's good. Like a real laugh, not just the little, not that, like a real legit laugh. Um, I don't know. That's what I came up with at fucking top of my head. 7:30. It's not really that late. I mean, it's not that early anymore. But when I decided to do this, it's still early for me, or whatever. It's late night for me. Not even time zone wise, but in my weird fucked up sleep schedule wise situation, I don't know. I should be asleep right now. But it's not my sleep day. Tomorrow I will be asleep, sound asleep. But not till then. So what is going on with people, since I can't put up a StreamYard link for the moment? I can, like I said, if somebody's ready to talk, I can get it put up immediately. But otherwise, I'll get it put up in the next little bit once she comes in here. Like I said, we already got some good lunch planned and on its way, which is a rare, a rare occurrence, rare occasion. I don't know. I'm excited about it. I'm already excited about lunch at fucking 7:40. Oh, hey. I always say deets, but I know you said that wasn't the way to say it the other day. They'll be in and out, ready for work. Oh, yeah, you are a mod. Yeah, I was gonna tell you the other day, you don't have to do anything at all with it, babe. I know you are on, or I know you have been on Rose's, maybe someone else's channel too that I've been on with you. But yeah, you don't have to do anything. Basically, it is, to me, the groups that I'm in, that I'm a mod, it's kind of like a sign of loyalty. Like, you're someone who I know. I've seen you in other chats, been in chats with you. I know you're not somebody who's going to cause any trouble. I don't want anybody else to kick you out. So that protects you from getting kicked out. And if I needed someone 100% absolutely to block someone or boot them or whatever, and you were like the only mod I had in here, I might ask you. But I have such a small amount of people that come in right now. Until it got crazy and I couldn't do it by myself, I wouldn't even ask you to do that. So it's just like I think I told Rose one. Oh, it is Deets. Okay, cool. I think I told Rose one time because she's like, I don't understand why it's so important for people because I don't want you guys to use them. And for me, it doesn't matter. You can usually tell if somebody's a problem or whatever. Yeah, you are. Okay. See, there's another thing. Like I said many, many times, Rose is like family to me. And if she trusts you and I see you on there all the time and I'm in the chat with you, I've never seen anything negative at all. So I trust you. And I feel like I was telling her one time, I think people get kind of upset about them at times because they are seen like more of like a badge of loyalty. Like, I've been around for a while. Uh, I know you know me, and I know who you are, and I trust you. And I don't know, just like loyalty. So you don't you don't have to do anything. One of the things that has helped me learn, being on Roses, sometimes if I might be the only mod that's in there and she needs, me to drop a link, I know, not necessarily the StreamYard link, but I know how to drop other people's channel links. And if she's talking about an article and she wants it dropped, I can do that. So I used to not know how to do that. So you can learn. It's um it's a process because I used to not know what to do either. I just was so proud and honored to have one in certain people's chats because I don't know, I just felt like it was I don't know, a loyalty thing, and it's like a badge of honor or something. But yeah, some people take it on another level if they have like huge channels. It can get crazy. You hear the whole Modzilla thing, and people use it as a power trip. That's never going to be my channel. I don't see that ever happening, even if I had more people, um, because that's not why I would pick someone to be a mod. I, I would, like I said, y'all are here at the very beginning, um, so y'all are probably coming over here because you care about me, you want to show support. And so y'all are the kind of people I'm going to have as mods, the people who come over here kind of first. Y'all are wanting to show support. And that's totally fine. I know you're in and out doing stuff, and I have no idea how long I'm going to be on here or what I'm going to talk about. So the fact that you want to hang out is cool. I appreciate it. I'm a damn right. Damn, you're a good wrench. Yeah, it like I said, it can be such a good thing, but some people, it's fun too. They are like, they're just waiting and hoping that someday, sometime, Rose is going to be like, get rid of them, and like they finally get to use it. But otherwise, she's like, yeah, just don't. I don't want you to be worried the whole time about having to do this or do that just because you're a mod. It's like a decoration, a pretty decoration to show that you're important to me. So that's all it has to be. And if you want to learn, we'll learn together. Like I said, I'm still learning myself. I'm going to say in the last 3 months or so, learned how to do the copy and paste a link. And I think I got it down now, except StreamYard. I cannot figure out how to even do my own link. So that's something new. Aw, I don't know, Deets. I don't know what that counts for. Like, I know I used to be on Meet Me a while back, years ago, and they did matter, but it would show up in the top how many you got per live or whatever. And some people would stay on live constantly. There were these two guys that were twins. Well, two guys that were twins, whatever. They were twin brothers, and they would tag. Like one would be on 12 hours, the other one would sleep, tag, the other one would be on. And they were like very, attractive young guys. They were successful. They had a lot of people always in their chat. And I know they were like monetized, or they call it different on their like top badge or something. And so you actually do get something, and you get like, I don't know if it's stars or gifts, something that adds up. And when you get to a certain amount, you do get like a check or get money. But it's kind of different from what I understand. And with mine, honestly, I'm not necessarily just like, oh, I've got to, go after any type of monetization. I'm really want to thank you. Thank you for saying that, dates. Because what I was fixing to say is I really want to do it for me, because I am starting to have some more free time now. Kids are getting older. Like, I just want to have some people to talk to. Like I said, I live in the middle of nowhere. So my chat people that I've met have become like family in a way. And so it's good, especially if we have a weird sleep schedule like we do right now, and they sleep during the day and do most of their schoolwork in the evening. Like, here I am during the day running out of Netflix shit to watch. Um, so I don't know. I wanted to talk to you guys, make some friends or acquaintances, people that want to talk about things that I'm also interested in, or that just want to talk. I'm not sure how much support I can offer someone, but I can try and I can at least listen. That's, something I think we can all do, is at least listen. Say, I'm not gonna necessarily go one way or the other, but I will listen and hear you out. So, but that means a lot. I appreciate it, because these may seem like little baby steps to some people, but for me, I overanalyze. I think everything through. Like, what's going to happen if I get on there? Well, at this time of the day, this person might come on there, and, just I way overthink it. Yes, states. I'm in Alabama. So, in the middle of nowhere. And so, there's not a lot of things to do. And kind of being in the middle of nowhere, but you can't like drive to the big city and like hang out and meet people. And I don't know. I was married for so long, and now I've been single again for so long that I just am stuck and making baby steps to at least have some friends, whether it's like virtual or whatever, like companionship, something, I don't know, talk to someone other than just the kiddos and work. Like, it's just, I don't know. I need to try something different, a different stage in my life or something, I guess. Yep. And so I'm glad y'all are here for that, to see how either well or not well it goes. But as long as y'all are here, I think y'all will keep me steered in the right direction. Uh, and all, if you think of a topic that's funny or that you want to talk about, or questions, I am here for them. I will answer them. Pretty much, like I said, one night on here, I'm not that worried about these little details. I know a lot of people worry about, and I respect that if they want to be super private, but I have been through a lot of crap, and just, I don't know, not really, I don't really care about sharing it. And I'm very open with my kids about everything. We've kind of had to. It's kind of been us against the world, because that's it. We're the only family left. So since we're so open and honest about everything, I don't know. I don't see any reason necessarily in hiding anything on here. I don't care. Like, it's crazy, but I don't care. I'm on here to try to hopefully make some friends. So, but again, I don't judge anyone else if they don't want to be like that. Yes. That's one thing, dates, I can say my daughter is she's better than I am as far as that goes. My youngest, she is very quiet when you first meet her. She's very quiet pretty much, and you can look, just glance over at her while someone else is talking, and she's really like taking it all in. She's like looking at the person, watching their eyes. She's like watching their body movements, and she is so good at like saying like this is a good person for you to be around, or like this is not a good person. She even does well just like on here if she hears somebody talk on panel or the way they say things or whatever. And she's so much better at picking out things than I am. If I want to see the good, then I only pick up on the good and I miss out on some big red flags sometimes. Um, I don't know. It's weird. She has some great discernment where I don't. I need to listen more. Yeah. Hey, I don't know how old you are, Deets, but I did early. I kind of had to because I was getting burnt out big time, spending so much time away from home and at work that after a certain amount of time, I was able to work up to this position where I could do a lot of things from home. And then from there, I even tiptoed further on into where I'm only consulting part time. So I only have to go in for meetings and things like that, or seminars or whatever to keep my CEUs up. But as far as I've gotten so lucky, but again, I worked all these years to get there to where I could do chart reviews at home. And I was laughing with somebody about not having a laptop, having to reserve my laptop from one of the kids. And it's because my work laptop is like locked into work because of HIPAA and stuff. Like that's all, you can't access any other anything on it. So I have one, but I can't do anything with it. Not really. Not not anything fun. Let's put it that way. When I open it, I know it's work time. So I don't have to do that today. So I reserved my kiddos' backup computer, and they have a messed up sleep schedule, so they'll go to sleep at some point. And I think they're a day ahead on their work. And anyway, I have it all day. So I don't know if I'm going to be on here all day, but for now, is I well for years I worked at a nursing home. I know some people call it different things at different places, assisted living or whatever, but mine was a like state rated or state approved because we took patients who were on Medicare, Medicaid. So we had to have a certain like rating, just like a restaurant would or something. And they look at several different factors. And because I was the social worker for years and years there, I also was a counselor in a substance abuse clinic. But I did most of my work in the nursing home in social work. So I kind of got to know all of the regulations and all of the little ins and outs of what needs to be on a chart and what needs to be left out. Um, and so I do consulting as far as reviewing the charts and what their current social worker has put down, how it coincides with the nurse's notes, what kind of meds the person's on, if they're seeing an outside psychologist, like all of those little, all it connects into like a little spider web and basically fits into or not into regulations by the state. And it's it seems like not a big deal. You would just have these guidelines to follow, but because it is a behavioral or psychological thing, it can change with the wind. And you have to make sure this is one of those big CYA cover your ass situations where you're having to look at it from a different standpoint. For me, I was always the patient advocate as a social worker in house over 114 beds. I was always the person that was like only worrying about the patient, not thinking about all the little details and all the whatever. And so now I'm having to look at it opposite. Like I'm the man and I'm looking at how do we need to chart it to fit into these rules and regulations. And it's different, but it's what I need right now in my life. It's um it's not the kind that gives you that fulfillment, that inner warm feeling or whatever, but it fits better for me right now. It's allowing me to be here on days I want to be comfy if I don't feel so great. And now the kids are doing virtual. They're here with me. Um, we just get to spend a lot more time together, which is good. And it's just nice to not have to get up and fucking just go to a building and stay there 10 hours a day. I missed out on so much of their little important steps and things because I was at work. Um, so at least I get to do the yes deeds. I'm so glad that I hated it at first when everything switched to computer, but I'm so glad now because we were still doing old school paper and I would have a stack in my little basket of treatment plans to review and sign. And I felt like I was a rock star at the end of the day with so many damn signatures because I would have to sign it and then put the little initials behind it and like initial every page and then sign and then print and then all that crap because it went in the chart. So I would get in a hurry, but I had to make sure I signed in all the places or that bitch was going to get kicked back to me. And I was going to be like, okay, there's something wrong with it, but I don't know what. And I would have to figure it out and realize, oh, it was just a signature. Someone in the bushes is giving hearts to. Aw, whoever it is, yeah, that's sweet for encouraging me at all. Um, because I'm rambling on now about consulting, which is boring. But yeah, basically making sure covered your ass, um, following following reg, ah, following regulations and all of that, and then we have to do a meeting with the doctor once, sometimes twice a month. Um, just kind of like being a supervisor without having to be there and be their supervisor. But yeah, other than having a nice computer that you can't use for anything but work, the rest of it's pretty nice. But yeah, whoever's in the bushes giving me hearts, thank you. And blew some kisses at you. I can't believe that I'm even on here at 8 o'clock in the morning. Because I've been on here at 8, but it's because I've been on the whole night before as well. Um, but my oldest was going to her room to do something. Like I said, she already pre ordered us some good lunch, which I'm excited about. And I will get her to put the StreamYard link up. If some of y'all want it, just put it in the comments and I'll add it and pin it because I'm going to do it soon anyway, but I'll get her in here sooner if that's need be. No problem. And I just told her, set me up to be live until further notice. So unless they're like, you're too loud or whatever, I need the computer back, then it's mine. Oh wow. So I bet you are physically like tired. God, I can only imagine. Because I'm a wuss. I grop after having to like walk the halls constantly all day. I need to get a Fitbit and see sometimes just how long went well, not anymore, but when I used to, have to walk up and down the halls all day. And like I said, there's 114 beds, so big, pretty big place. And the minute I would get sat down to think I was going to do paperwork, oh, nope, I'm being paged to go to another room. So it's nice to not have to do that. And I'm sorry, Deets, that's gotta suck, but I'm sure it's rewarding in its own way to see it go from, looking like this to looking like this, the after. And I'm sure you take pictures too, the before and after. That would be, to me, so rewarding to look at. And if you were able to flip it and make a decent profit, that's really cool. I wish. I wish I could just get, and I've talked to Dave about it. I'm sure you would agree. I need to just say to hell with it and find the right place and leave because I've already paid for this property. I don't really have anything stopping me other than just taking that leap. So, and I love that I'm in the position I am as far as work, still getting to do some part time, getting to do it from home, all the stuff that I've had to work up to that would start over somewhere in a different state, like it would not count for a whole lot. The chain that I work for mostly is throughout just this state or like the southeast. And I would want to move. I did say up north, but I've changed my mind. I would want to move southwest. So, Texas, Louisiana, somewhere southwest of Alabama. Oh, goodness. And then you're going to call it quits, Steeds. If, man, did you just now break that bone? I know you said this year. Well, yeah, we're only into, hell, are we in April or May? Yeah, we're in April. So it happened like this year. And I bet, hey, if you're not happy, make the move. I know I'm not happy about where location wise I'm at, and I don't want the kids to feel like stuck because I'm like the only family left. But I don't know where the best choice for us is because my oldest, I'm not sure where she's going to end up as far as college. If she's going to, yeah. I mean, it's pretty warm here in Alabama, but I've always wanted to be closer to like the beach or I don't know, just a place where there's a more interesting option of things to do. Like I don't know why I've always been like drawn to Louisiana and I've always wanted to visit Texas. I've never gotten to visit, but I've been to Louisiana a lot and I really like it there. I know that's not the ideal place with all the things they have that happen there, but that was my original game plan was to move there. I'd already paid for our wedding and everything, so that kind of got changed, and then everything kind of changed with that. Oh, so you just now broke it, January, and it was it your leg? It says. I was trying to read. Yep, hit that motherfucking like. You see 3.Dave saying to do it. I think I even hit it this morning. Yep. Out of 5 people, I'm one of them. So even I hit it. That too. I don't think I can subscribe to myself, or I would have already done it. Hey, I got one or two more people, Dave, than I did have. Yeah, I'm at 145. So five more and we can have a celebration. Woo. Are you shocked I'm on here? The channel of a young couple who do videos in the small town of Florida. It's called something. I'll see if you can find it and let you know. Okay. Yeah, that would be cool. Thank you. Yeah, I love Florida. We vacationed there a lot when I was younger. Well, even as an adult, and Destin, Florida is like what is my favorite. It's what's so pretty. Well, it says 145, so I don't know what happened. I mean, I just looked. It said, okay, yeah, I'm five more. They already hit the like, Dave. They're already knowing what you're trying to ask for. No, for real though, Dave's my hop man. Get hop me up five more today, Dave. I'm gonna stay on here all day. Moving on up. Yep. Did you see last night? I was on here for I don't know, like 2 hours talking about nothing. And I took your advice on the title, or I'm starting to take your advice on the titles, rather. Not this one, but the one before. Thought it was pretty funny. True too, but funny. I did. You did good. Thank you, man. Think you did good. He tells the good and bad of all the areas. That would be helpful. Oh, the person in Florida. I was gonna say, are you talking about Dave? Because he'll tell all the good and bad too. He's he's pretty honest. Except I'm sure he cushions it a little bit for me because he knows I'm sensitive about shit. But yeah, I'll definitely send that to me. I should know the name. Southern something. But if it's like a little small town, that's what you're talking about, I may not know. Probably don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of like hidden little places with lagoons and stuff that's like gorgeous, what I call mouthwash water. And like that's just a dream come true to be able to be in that every day. I would get in it every single day. Oh shit, almost undid something. Aw, thank you. Yeah, we missed you last night, Dave. I missed you. I needed you to come object to the proposal. I was just waiting. I was like, come on, Dave, Corey, somebody jump out the bushes and object. Oh, Okay. Hey, sorry, y'all. I'm back. Oh, 146 subs. Woo. Almost there. Almost there. Woohoo. Um, are you up here, Dave? No. Um, okay. Let's see. Hang on. Yeah, the thing dates you probably, yeah. That's why I had to do that. It got a little bit too much last night. I tried to roll with it and have fun, but it got a little bit too much. So that's why I was saying I wish Dave would have been here to object to my proposal. Um, but he was not. So I just rolled with it. And then this morning, it was kind of waiting on me and more. So anyway, yeah, that's the kind of objection I needed. But you could have, hey, you could have hooked me up too, Deets, and objected to the bullshit because that's what it was. It turned into it anyway. Like I said, I tried to roll with it and have fun. I can have fun with anybody, but there's a point where you gotta call it. Yes, you clearly didn't watch, Dave. It was a marriage proposal, and I kept saying, someone might object. Three dot Dave. Odd shit. I mean, I guess he does it all the time, and he says that's not him. And he just tried to come on StreamYard, and I'm not really interested in doing all that today. I want to have a good, like, fun time. Just whoever wants to come by, come by. There's a whole argument on whether he is or he is not. And if he's not, then he's dedicated, fucking loyal. Thinks I'm amazing, princess, what all, I don't know, but I don't know enough about him. I can just tell you that I've seen him on other pages a lot, and it goes from one person to the next. Like if that one person doesn't really say a lot back, then he goes to the next person in the chat. So yeah, that's, I said I needed to see like a picture or something, like I felt not connected, and he immediately like made a profile picture or put one up or whatever. I don't know, he could be just a perfectly innocent, funny, troll. I have no idea. But like I said, I rolled with it. I had fun with it. Kylie was on here. We both, just laughed about it and whatever. And until it wasn't that fun anymore. So, you know me, I'm not just going to get rid of somebody for the hell of it. Like, I only did it because it got kind of weird. And one of y'all were going to have had to do it this morning anyway. So, I took care of it for you. I took care of it for myself, rather. But yep, I was trying to Beetlejuice you, Dave, and you did not come to my rescue. 2 and 3 second video, none with audio. His? I haven't even looked at his. I hope you're not talking about mine, because I have tried with the couple that I've had with you not on there. Wait. Okay. I was going to be like, oh, there ain't no way. Because it took some courage to get on here and go ahead and just think. You just need to go on and assume you're going on here and Dave ain't going to be on here. I don't know what you're going to talk about, but I was holding on and waiting on doing those other chapters. until you're on here, because like it worked well with you kind of, being like, okay, go ahead. Because I would start talking, I sounded strong. You've seen around different channels. I do too. And I literally called him out and said he was rapper more than once, more than twice. And then Kylie got on here. She said the same thing. And then he changed his picture and said, go to the channel and whatever. And I don't know. It just, yeah, I put that as the, whatever, the title, because I thought that's something Dave would totally do. And must have worked, Am I right that you would have put something like that? I mean, it's not a lie. It exactly happened. Like planning some bridesmaid dresses and shit. Like it got for real. It got too for real. And again, I would have not gave a shit, but it was kind of continuing into the second live here. Yeah, Dave, is it you? He wouldn't admit it if it was him. But I bet it is. Good looking out, Dates. If it's not him, we know you're giving me some hearts because you're a sweetheart. So I don't know. Dave's got that tough guy image to hold up. What do you mean? Got some views before I changed it? I don't know what it said before. That's crazy, but I don't remember what it said before. Because you were the one that told me to change it, right? I don't remember. I just wanted to I wanted them to know and for me to remember what chapters I had gotten to. And like I said, you're probably going to be like, oh, no, you don't need me to do this. But I kind of wanted us to go through that. It worked good the other day for you to be like, back and forth, like, all right, play it, talk for a minute, play it. Like, I don't know, it worked well with us doing it versus me. Your original title was Kurt Part 2, kind of. I went with exactly what you told me to put, bro. You told me to make sure to put Kurt Cobain. Like, I'm pretty sure I put exactly what you told me to put. You must move your body and get to work, but you'll be listening. Okay. Be careful, because I know you said you were still kind of not feeling so great. So be careful. And hopefully it won't be too hard of a day. Yeah, you listen when you can. I thank you for coming by here. I appreciate it. And for you calling Dave out. Just keep doing it. Somebody needs to. Dave, you're a secret heart pusher. All right, I'm going to look at my last video just to see what the hell, because I got to see what you're talking about. Live. Wait, Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain / Nirvana. Rick Beato, discussion, debate, open panel, let's go. Isn't that what you kind of told me to put? Like Kurt Cobain, Nirvana, something, let's go. I don't know. You're fading fast. The hell? Please tell me you ain't talking about you've been up all night and you're fading fast. You got to go to sleep now. Now that I've done one during the day, I know it's a little too early in the day for people that are, it's 5:22 a.m. Yo, that was a great title. So I don't understand what you're saying. Like it had a few views, and then when I changed the title, it got a bunch because if you're, hang on, if it's the one you're talking about, I actually was like sending you a subliminal message and was like, oh, I'm so proud of you. Oh, yeah, that's it. It's got the most views on my channel so far. It finally beat The Warrior. Yep. All because of you, Dave. No, I'm just kidding. It was our teamwork. Our teamwork caused all the dream work. Which, who knows, the freaking wait, where is that video? The proposal one. Hell, it could surpass it. Let's see. No, that's not it. No, it's got 64, but that's, wow, 64 in a short amount of time. 11 hours. I don't know. I still think that one's going to probably stick at number one. But yeah. That's because, see, I can't tell. This sucks. I can't tell what kind of emoji when people put one on here. I got to see what kind of emoji you put. No, that was the surprise proposal one. I don't know. Maybe I can't look at it from this phone. I should be able to. Damn it. You all. I swear I'm here, y'all. I'm just trying to see what the hell. Because it's not showing me live, but I am, clearly. Okay, here we are. Okay, you've been up all night. You made a pot of coffee hella late. Why you stay up all night? Who you been talking to, Dave? Mm-mm-mm. I even looked to see who was live last night, and there wasn't that many people. Like, there was when I was live. I'll be damned. The minute I went live, I tried a new time slot, and the minute I went live, it was like, fuck. I did a pre thing like 30 minutes in advance, and then I saw Rose went live, Tina went live, Gypsy went live, and I was like, oh shit, no one's gonna come over here. And I had a few. I, when did I have it? I kept postponing it. I was sitting right here, and I was talking to my kid, and I was like, bump it up. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Like, bump it up. I just kept telling her to bump it up. But there's no way you were ready and waiting. You were in chat. You didn't say anything. Unless you're Ryan. Are you secretly Ryan? You did? I was watching. Unless it's the first one that she totally deleted and put back up. In which case, I didn't look at it myself, but I would think she would have told me. But oh well. I'm sorry. I I would have thought she would have said something if she saw your name, because she knew I was kind of waiting around. Because last night I was hoping you were going to come on here so we could do some more of that anyway, even if we didn't do but a chapter or two. You always say hit that motherfucking like and subscribe, and I appreciate it. Everybody for real, do it right now. Dave said so. I need 5 more people. There's 5 people watching. I know y'all are probably already subscribed, but y'all have a neighbor or a best friend or your mama or your sister, your dog. I don't know. Anybody you know. Tell them. Subscribe. Today could be the day, y'all. Today could be that day when I hit 150, which I know y'all don't think is a lot, but I've been stuck in the 142, 143 area for a long, long, long time. Hey, we can celebrate. We got 113 views on the Nirvana video that Dave and I collaborated on. So, yay for us. Dave's here to help me until I feel more confident and to keep me kind of on track too, which is weird. Dave keeps me on track. I keep Dave on track. Yeah, 4 more. That's it, y'all. 4 more. Somebody. Y'all know. Y'all got a second account or something. Who knows? Somebody. Do it. I dare you. Don't make me stay here all of the day. Dave's like, yeah, make her go. Then she can come back tonight after I've slept. No more coffee. No sugar tonight in my coffee. Which it's not nighttime now. Triple dog dare. Oh my God. I say that to my kids and they're like, I don't care. Because usually what I'm telling them to do is a big dare. Like for real. And so every time I say it, they look at me like I'm crazy. So that must not be a big thing that's said out there amongst the world anymore. Oh, I didn't get to see it all, but I watched part because she went live right at the same time I did, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to cancel it and watch. Do you want to drop your channel link in other people's channels? Sure, if you're a mod in their deets and they don't care, that would be great. Please do. I appreciate it a lot. What was I saying? Triple dog dare or something after that. I don't know. I'm sure it'll come back to me. Oh, I was fixing to say a joke, but you probably haven't seen the movie. Um, I was gonna say I keep talking when we're doing something like that, and you're like, shut up, talk. And normally I would tell somebody like, go to hell. Don't tell me when to talk or when to not talk. We have like a balancing thing. I do the same thing with you. You do, I don't know. We balance each other out. And so I don't know if you watched Jerry Maguire, the whole Dave, you complete me. You more or less balance me out. Because when I'm on here, I get nervous and yap and yap. My kid helped me come up with the title this morning about yapping. You feel like that Kurt Live screwed your clock. Well, get some rest. We can do it tomorrow. Like I said, I just got on here this morning because I did that little kind of short one last night and then waited and I just saw other people on and things going on, whatever. And then since I never did go to sleep and I have access to the computer all day, I don't know. Thought I would jump on here. It was definitely not planned. And I have like lunch coming, so that's a exciting thing for me. It's not something we do every day. And so not even probably, I will be up because of that. But that's okay. I don't want you to totally screw your schedule up for here. Like I know you're doing this out of the goodness of your heart. So you do it when you can fit it in to the goodness of your heart. I'm cool. Understand? No, I was kind of waiting this morning, but I know y'all are used to somebody telling you to use the wrench. I was waiting a second to see if y'all were gonna do it, or which I know I already talked to Deets and said you ain't got to do nothing. I got it. Hey, Deets has been talking to me all morning. All I can't talk. I started to say all more morning. Yeah, all morning she's been talking to me. She's at work. She's talking from work. She's doing some like badass, like physical work. I needed her the other day. I don't know if you read that comment or not, Dave, but I paid somebody like an idiot to put new parts or whatever you want to call it inside of like a toilet tank, like replace a part that was making a noise. It's been driving me crazy. And I've had the little kit thingy here, but I'm terrified to touch anything like that because I always screw it up. So I don't. I just pay someone to. Well, little dude was like a friend of my friend Sherry, and he just needing some extra shit to do or whatever. And like even my mom used to do that, so I knew it couldn't be too complicated. But I looked it up and I'm reading about it and stuff, and it doesn't look hard at all. But I just have a feeling if I touch it, I'm gonna fuck it up. So he fixed it. Noise is gone. Great. He leaves. It's dripping. Guess what? Before it was just making a noise. It wasn't dripping. Now there is still a noise, just not as loud, but it's leaking. So fuck it. I had to turn the water off to it, and I'm regrouping and coming up with a different idea because I still have the other parts and the shit that didn't get used totally. I don't even know. There are no words for the pissed offness that every time someone touches my bathroom, it gets worse instead of better. No, that's what I'm talking about. Uh, it's just the inside. Like you can buy a universal kit for any toilet in the world, and like you're saying, easy to install. Like this is supposedly it's like something a freaking kindergartner could do. And I looked it up, the tutorial, I read the box. All of it sounds super easy. I'm just like too paranoid to touch it because I don't want to make it worse. But that's exactly what this little guy did. Again, doing him a favor. Thought, okay, he's probably a dude that watched his dad growing up do it. You know, he can do it. I've read the box. Whatever. He's not going to be scared like I am to do it. Well, Mr. Hella Basic came by and was going to get paid a decent amount just to do that and to usually do it pretty quick. Like I said, I watched my mom do it when I was growing up. She did stuff like that instead of my dad because he was always at work. Anyway, I couldn't do it, Dave, so I paid some little young dude to do it, helping him, helping me, whatever. But he fucked it up worse somehow. So turned it off. It's already broke. What can I do to break it more? I mean, I did too. I watched video deets, but still, I you have no idea. It's like my bathroom is the money pit of the house. I try to do some things to make it look pretty, and during the prettiness, it took a turn for the worse. And I was kind of like, just screw it. We're stopping where we're at. And that's what I did. We're stopped. And this was just something that was annoying. It was getting louder, and I thought this needs to be fixed. And like I said, not making a noise. It's still making a noise, not as loud. It was loud, loud. And I don't know. Whatever he did helped the noise, caused a leak. Can't say it really fixed any damn thing. But I know how to turn the water on and off to it. And it's a hassle, but that's what I'm having to do with our, like, basically our guest bathroom, our main bathroom. Mr. Hall, a basic. It's funny. I'm going to remember that. Oh, hella basic. Oh, yeah. Disconnect the water feed. Okay. then two little bolts. You loosen it and yank. I don't think I'm going to be yanking anything. That sounds very scary. It's removed. But you're talking about taking the whole damn thing up right from the floor. Because I know exactly what you're talking about there. That's not what I want to do. There's got to be a way to put this little inside kit in. No, Dave, I hear what you're saying. I just seems not realistic for me right now. When I already have the parts to fix the inside, and I wasn't really planning on doing a whole new toilet. I know they're not that expensive, but I haven't looked. Oh, you already know, 150. Yeah, and she already gave this little kid $20, so that could have gone toward it. I also have a whole nother thing I've got to look at because when it rains, it pours around here. Literally, we heard the toilet noise, and I'm like, okay, that's annoying. I'm gonna have to get that handled. I'll ask my friend if she has any of her son's friends that want to do a little basic job. Yeah, that didn't work out. So now I have a tree that's coming from not my property, not even we're not sure whose property, but there's like a strip of land in between mine and like my neighbor that is blank. And it's just like a wooded area. So nothing's going to ever go on it that I'm aware of. I can't imagine. It's just there. But anyway, the tree is broken from there and leaning over toward my house, which I should be concerned about, right? Well, I'm not even at this point. There's so many other things to deal with in my head in my life that I've just been like, you know what? Worry about that later. And that's new for me. So if y'all want to give me some claps for baby stepping, like usually I worry about everything. Yes, we have a Home Depot. Thank the good Lord in heaven we do. Because that's my backup with my Home Depot card. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So the tree is leaning over now onto my power lines, cable lines, whatever lines are, I don't know, whatever lines. So I'm gonna have to call them and ask them because sometimes they're assholes and they're gonna be like, well, it's not falling from your property. No, but it's falling onto and into my wires. And y'all have the whole little Louis the Lightning Bug, stay safe around electricity. Like, no one wants to fuck with it because it's tangled up in these wires. I don't blame them, but something's got to give because now I love storms. Love them. I think storms are just beautiful, amazing. Snuggling up during a storm, mm, nothing better. Now I'm paranoid the whole fucking time. The wind's gonna blow too hard. That thing's gonna blow. It's gonna fall on the. I don't know. It's not what I need to be worried about. And I was doing so good not worrying about it and was just gonna add them of my list to call. And the toilet thing happened. So there's two things. I'm gonna pretend like the failed toilet fix is the third thing because usually things happen in threes. And I honestly can't think of anything that if I can think of a lot of things. Uh, if a third thing happens, then my very pleasant, very calm way of handling things that is new for me is going to break and I won't be pleasant or calm. 94 is the cheapest that you see. I need to look um, for real today and compare it because I'm weird. I want one. The kind that I have is not expensive, but I would want one as similar as possible. Like some of them look like little tiny baby um, toilets, and then some of them are just kind of average. That's what I want. Just think mine's called American Standard. You just looked. Sam's and Costco. Only thing is they're far away from me, Deets. They're about an hour away. We have a Home Depot like right here in town. 94. A lot of 99s. Okay. Like I said, I know the brand. I just need to check it out and see. Because right now they're both the same. And I know I shouldn't care, but if I'm going to do that, if I'm going to go all the way on that shit, then I want them to be similar or the same. And that's where they came from when I first moved in. I just went ahead and replaced both of them. And I never thought about that it would be that much easier to replace the whole thing. Honestly, I figured it would be a lot more expensive, and I was like, fuck that. I don't have that kind of money. This kit has been here waiting to be replaced for a while. Because the noise had been there for a while. We just got sick of it as it got worse. And like I said, I watched my mom do it so many times, so I thought it would be easy. No. And apparently, not just for me, but for this little young guy that's like, I can fix anything. Yeah. I'm over it at this point. Then it's good forever. Well, not forever, because apparently after, well, it has been a minute. I was going to say after 18 years, but yeah, I got new toilets when I came in. Whether they needed to be new or not, I went ahead. And so, yeah, it's been 18 years. Damn. Because my oldest is 17, and we moved in a year before she was born. Like a little bit, well, no, right at a year, maybe a little bit more than a year before she was born. So, and I rushed. I told you, Dave, on one of our lives, I really rushed into it. And it's not that it doesn't have lots of good potential. It's just now the things that I do need updated, mostly bathroom, is not going well. Probably because of where I live. Also, you'd think we'd have a lot more skilled laborers, but like the dads and grandfathers are handing their business down to the younger guys, and they don't have a fucking clue what they're doing. That's just truth. But they act like it, and they got their dad's last name or whoever's, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna use Kilgore or whatever company," and then when they get there, you're like, "Yeah, this ain't like when I had Bob over when I was a kid. He fixed this, that, or the other." Like, Bob's son sucks ass. He's not good. Sorry, y'all. I shouldn't. Sorry, Deets. I'm going a little overboard on the cussing, but yeah, this dude. No, 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 no. But you know what? That's a good backup idea right now. Never would have thought of it, Dave. So thanks for that idea. I haven't looked at my next problem. I don't even want to speak about it because, oh, yeah, that is three: toilet, limb, and then I never got to the third part. That's the one that makes me want to cry. Get ready, Dave. Hold on to something. Literally, hold on to something because before I even speak the word of what is wrong, and then I'm not going to talk about it anymore because I turned it off. And instead of jumping and making a decision, because clearly that didn't work, I'm going to think it through, take my time. Even my kids are like scared that I'm being so calm. It's not that I'm ever mean, I'm just very OCD. And if there's a problem, I'm not like Vanilla Ice, yo, I'll solve it. If there's a problem, I'm going to make sure. Okay, you're holding something. Uh-oh. I'm holding something. If you're holding something, oh, never mind. Dave, I bet you are. Dave getting freaky in the morning. No wonder you put some more coffee on. That is a fact. The trades have been, yes, 100% Deets. That's why you're still working, like you were saying. You're ready to retire. Well, thank you, Deets. I know I had read, I don't know if it was your comment or someone else's yesterday, and someone put on there they were okay with cussing, and I was like, oh, maybe I should turn it back a little bit. But it's just natural. Like, I cuss around my house. A lot of people are not in agreement with that, but um, actually, we have been through a lot of grief therapy and things. And almost every counselor was like, you know what, if they want to cuss, let them cuss. They know when the time and place is. They're both, excellent students, and they don't, they're not disrespectful. They know when to turn it off, just like you and I do. So if that helps them with their anger or express themselves, and you're okay with it, then go. And I am fine with it, and I do it. So I'm not going to be a hypocrite and be like, no, if you say that, you're grounded forever. I'm pretty laid back. So if they're in trouble, there's a reason for it. And that's rare, if ever. Anyway, oh, I got off what I'm holding, Dave. Maybe I need to hold off and let you finish holding. Or I can go on with it, and then afterward you can comfort me. Um, I don't even want to say it. Jesus. Okay. I'm trying to think of how this started, and I didn't even realize it was a problem. Oh, yeah. I think it was, I don't know, it was a few nights ago. Yes, I have Amazon Prime. What does that have to do with anything? Um, I don't know. You got me thrown off about Amazon Prime. Okay. I I can't remember what night it is at some point. Yeah, I do. I'm pretty sure I do anyway. Because I watched Daisy Jones. That's Amazon Prime. Unless we've changed or switched or swapped, then I do. But anyway, you gotta listen to this. A couple of days ago, I don't even know at this point because I'm still trying to be calm, Amy. Um, I go and put, or I didn't, my child put hair color in my hair. And because I was like, fuck it, I'm making it darker than it was. So did it, go in there to take a shower. And they had just taken a shower earlier. So, I mean, it's been plenty of time at this point. It's freezing. I mean, freezing cold. And I'm just like, okay, well, you should have waited longer, whatever. And I'm in there just like teeth chattering, like, fuck, I hope I can get all this out. You're supposed to wash it with warm water. I'm in there like freezing, polar plunge shit. And I've got myself convinced the whole time. Like, it's just timing. It's just whatever. No biggie. No, no hot water. You know what that means, right? There's a whole nother thing that I'm going to have to be looking at purchasing. And that makes me want to scream because, yeah, I can probably get one of those. I'm not even going to say fairly inexpensive. That's going to be an expensive thing. But what's going to be most expensive? And that's why in the comments, if you would have read it, I was like, Dave, I wish you would have been here right now for real. Um, Getting it installed where I live, people rip you off bad, clearly. But even if I found like a reputable company or whatever, and yep, it's gonna be expensive, Dave. More than actually buying the thing. Try not to talk to speak it. I keep wanting to believe it's just something that happened, and the next time I go turn the water on, it's all gonna be fine. And I can only be in denial about that for so long. It's only been a couple of days, but that seems like it's not the way normally I would have handled it. I would normally panicked, even stayed up and done like a fucking 24-hour thing and had to have it fixed immediately. But I'm trying to be chill about it. Dave, it's like everything else here. I've prayed over it and it has been here as long as the house. Well, not as long as the house, sorry, as long as I've been in the house. So I'm going to say, I'm going to just guess they got it a couple of years before he moved in. So I'm going to say 20 years. I know it's time because when I was growing up, I remember, oh, I do, I remember the arguments that my parents would have when shit would go wrong. And that was one of the arguments I remember. But yeah, it here is finding someone who can fucking do the job, who's being honest. I'm saying they can do it, and then getting here and actually doing it. So we have a lot of little pop and pop companies, and they're like the only people that still advertise. And unless you can buy it somewhere where they install, and I don't even know, like at Home Depot, if they, I haven't even looked about if you can get one there. If they, sometimes they have installation packages where they don't personally install it, but they can hook you up with someone as part of like a deal, and they have contractors that they work with. Now that I trust because they're kind of endorsing it in a way, but they don't do that with everything. They do it with flooring, I know, because I had my interlocking laminate put down, and the guys that were contracted with Home Depot, they did all of that work. What's wrong with it? I have no idea. That's the thing, Dave. I don't I don't know how to say this without, I know you're going to try to give me a motivational speech, but this is one thing that no matter what, I'm kind of screwed. Just the situation I'm in. It's the same thing if I were to go right now to a car lot to buy a car. They would treat me 100% differently than they would if I went to the car lot to buy a car and you were with me. And I get yanked around a lot because I don't know. Whereas someone, if they knew what the hell they were doing, friend of mine or whatever, that was like, hey, I'll stop by on the way home from work and look at it. It may not have anything wrong with it that big, but it might. And because I'm who I am, the situation I'm in, I would just get a whole new one. Not because I probably should, because of how old it is or any of that. I just would get a new one because I wouldn't know any better. Especially if it came with installation, I would get a new one because if I get somebody to try to fix the old one, we've already established that no one around here knows what the hell they're doing. So I would have better luck getting a new one with someone who put it in. But I'm not lying. This is not like me at all. I would already be attacking all these problems. I already tried to attack one of them and you see what happened. So it told me to slow my ass down, not try to do it all like I normally do, and like try to do it all in a day and make bad decisions, but to turn it off, think it through, realize we can survive until I come up with a good decision. So that's I'm working on. But yeah, honestly, it's been 2 days. Like the second morning I woke up, I was just hoping it was all a nightmare and that it would be warm and that I don't know. It was like a fluke. But no, it's real. But wait, you were gonna say, oh wait, you watched a brand new series. I missed that Fallout. Okay, I do. I'm gonna have to have something to watch too when you take a shower. Hang on, the heart's covering it up. Does the water get hot? Nope. That's what I was saying. I've put I can't talk, hair color in my hair a couple of nights ago. And I went to wash it out. My kids had taken a shower before me. So Still thought there was plenty of time, if it was something like that. Clothes had been washed all day, whatever. But I get in. Yes, thank you, Deets. Just keep telling me that because me, I try to I try to do it like all together and I get over panicked and I'm just taking the first person that says they can do it and trusting them and whatever. But yeah, Dave got in there to wash it out, freezing, polar plunge, cold. I keep thinking it's going to get just somewhat warm and I'm just trying to get through because you're supposed to wash the color out with warm water and I've got freezing cold water. So I'm teeth chattering, so cold. I get through it, make sure I got all the hair color out, whatever, and then I'm like, maybe, maybe it wasn't a big deal. Something happened. Y'all did use a lot of hot water today, whatever. Just it's fine. The next morning, no, same. So yeah, it is what it is. You're watching Fallout. Well, damn, I got to jump aboard so I can be with the cool kids. Pilot lot probably blew out. Got I'll go to the water heater and look and see if there's a flame. A flame? What the hell? Dave, if there was a flame, I would freak out. I have to go like out to this little like storage area that's connected to my house and look at all that shit. But I will. I'm gonna screenshot this. Go to the pilot lot. Oh, it blew out. And hang on, shit. Let me save this. No, damn it. Okay. Anyway, so now I can look and see what I'm supposed to be looking for. You binged the hella quick out of okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to get like too overly whatever. But so I need to look at that. Look if there's a flame. And if there is a flame, then do I celebrate or cry or that's all I need to know. And then it's gonna be trying to figure out who the hell because we used to have a place called Handy TV, and you could get the hot water heater and the installation all together. They would deliver it, take the old one away. Like that was like the perfect thing. But I'm pretty sure they're closed now. So, because we're left with big box stores, Walmart, Home Depot. They're definitely taking over the little. You want to watch Reacher? It's 5 stars, 2 seasons so far. Oh, Reacher. I've heard about that. Is it on Netflix or is it on Prime? I should be able to remember Fallout. There will be a little aluminum panel that you must remove, and the flame is obvious. And that's on everyone. That's on every hot water heater. I know what panel you're talking about, but I've never opened it. I'm so scared. Like there could be the holy grail inside of that, and I just didn't even know it the whole time. Prom. Okay. Yeah, somebody even drew out this whole diagram of my house on the breaker box, and it has like this whole little I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Well, I will definitely check that and let you know what the hell it says or what it's doing or whatever. So if it's out, then I need to just go ahead and say goodbye to it. Which that's probably what's going to happen anyway. Oh, it's on prom. So Reacher and Fallout. I can remember those. How did you Deets? Did you watch the Daisy Jones that me and Dave were talking about? that Dave loves all of. Raw Dave? No, it's good. Even Dave would have to agree that 3 or 4 out of, I don't know how many episodes, 10, are amazing. You're gonna need a long match to relight the pilot lot. Dude, what the hell are you talking about? I don't think I'm gonna be relighting nothing. That all sounds like some. I don't want to like be anti-feminist because I try to do what I can do, but that's out of my league right there. That's some tough guy stuff. Or deets. If you want to come over, you could. Sure, you could take care of it. You could knock it out. And see, I don't. I've heard people talk about lighting a pilot lot. No, you did. Oh, it's called Daisy Jones and the Six. And the main character, Daisy, is in real life Elvis Presley's granddaughter. And it's just, if you like Fleetwood Mac, that era of music, 70s kind of, even 60s hippies top music, I don't know. I think even if you don't love that kind of music, you love the relationship part of it. If you're a little hopeless romantic rom-com bitch like me, you'll appreciate it. Go to YouTube, search right now, and we will do a tutorial. Oh my god, Dave, no. Not right now. You even said you were sleepy, so. But we can do one, just not right now. Trust me, if I thought that there was some kind of magic that could be done, I would have done it. Like all yesterday. Well, hell, yeah. All yesterday, I was like trying to pick out a time to go live. I know that's not the most important thing in the world, but I've tried to get my mind off of it. Y'all have no idea. Usually, and like I said, my kids are even like, "What the hell?" Yes, Daisy Jones and the Six. Um, they know I usually panic. I don't know. Even if my ex was here, he would have no help at all for me, other than he did know a lot of people. So he could call some random person and find like whatever. And me, I isolate, so I don't know. Huh. Oh, I know. Trust me, Dave. I took a cold, very long, very cold shower. When was it? Shit, like, I don't know. A few nights ago. And yeah, it was, my teeth were chattering. It definitely got my mind off of a lot of things. I embraced it. It was definitely invigorating. Get some peppermint scrub and let the cold get even colder. Damn. You're not comfortable with electricity or gas pilots. New systems, which don't I know. See, there's two things right there, Deeds. One, the limb that's messed up, and I should have called about it a long time ago, but they're such assholes. One of the last times that I called them, the freaking power, whatever, lots. What do you call it? There's a name for it. I'm blanking. But whatever, you have a big ass power pole and a lot. My dad called it a dusk to dawn lot or something, but that's not what it is. It's just a lot. They maintain it supposedly, blah, blah, blah. So I called them because it flickered all the time when we first moved in. And they were like, it's on your property. So that's yours to upkeep. You have to pay to have it changed. At the time, I had a lot more extra cash flow to do stuff with the house, was my whole thing at the time. Replace the roof, do this to the pool. Like I did a lot. So at the time I didn't argue. I still thought it was stupid, but I was like, whatever, I'll pay for it. They came, changed it, whatever. But this time, one, no one wants to touch it because it is, the branches are going to be tangled up in it no matter how they cut it. If they cut it in the most safe way and make it fall in the other direction, still tangled up in it, still going to be involved in it, no one is going to want to cut it unless it's the whatever company, power company. So I don't know. I'm at their mercy, kind of. And before I can even attack that problem, then I got this. Like I say, there's a theory that things come in threes, and I've been really lucky. Um, just that there hasn't been something with the house going on because there's been so much else going on. I don't want to get into that, but y'all know, as far as crap in my life, I couldn't have stopped and took time to deal with bullshit here like that when I had so much else going on. So now it's all coming back all at the same time. Lovely. Um, so, and at the end, kind of the end of the month, like hell, it's probably next week now, time flying by. I'm gonna have to be out of town for a couple of nights, and I don't need um, people coming to work on it then. So I know I need to get on it, but I've already decided, not today. I set aside today, whether it's stupid or not or whatever, to not worry about it or anything, just to be. And I have to, or my whole little OCD about it all is going to be like overwhelming and just not good for anybody. So I'm trying something new, whether it's the right thing to do or not. Uh, Worrying about it and making myself sick about it hasn't worked for all these years. So I'm going to try something different. Either way, it's going to get fixed. It has to. And whether I do it in a smart way or a not smart way, obviously I'm going to get it fixed. But I'm going to pull the thing off there just to look at it, Dave. Just literally, not right now. Because, like I said, I have to go out there, fuck around out there, open the storage building, all that shit. Because it's in like, I don't know how to explain it. It's, you can enter the room from the garage, carport, whatever area, but it, once you go in it, you can go to the left or to the right, and if you go to the right, it goes to the wall of where my laundry room is. So I can knock from my laundry room and I can hear it in the storage like area. So it's like in an L shape off to the side of my house, but I'm in the very, very back of my house right now. And I just am got comfortable and chilling, and I don't know. That's why I put just chill stream or whatever. Trust me, if I get out there, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, well, I need to move this and I need to do this, and it'll become so much more. But not definitely not closed off to the idea of looking at it and seeing what's it all about anyway. Maybe I need to at least do that. Then I could try to fake that I know what I'm talking about if I have to talk to a person. I can use some big words and make them think, damn, she knows what she's talking about. We better not try to screw her over. Why does it act like my phone is charging, but it's not charging? Shit. I'm going to scream, y'all, if this happens. And it's like number 4 on the things that are happening. Because, y'all, before I started talking about it, I was all calm. let's quit talking about it. Tell me something exciting other than to embrace my cold showers. Shit, I needed one last night after getting a damn proposal. I was laughing and saying, you know what's so sad, like I can think of in my life was like a weird seventh grade kid that I was working on a science project with, and I won't ever forget it because he was like big time trouble. Trouble. And we were learning about plant reproduction and spores, and like we had pine cones and ferns and crap, and then we were looking at all them, learning about it. And so that dude probably being funny because I have a real problem with that too. Because I'm so awkward, I can't tell somebody's just trying to be funny. But I think he was kind of serious. I don't know. He was a very lost young man. He was the same age as me, which yay for me. They're usually younger. But his name was Barry too. It's not a good name, but he was cute. Anyway, story is me and him are partners. We're learning about plant reproduction, and he's like down like in the floor, and we're tearing these like plants up and stuff. And so we're writing our little paper, and he's like down on one knee, and he asked me to marry him. I thought, oh, so cute for a seventh grade situation, you know? And then he got like, I'm not lying, y'all. So not lying. He got taken away to like this place called Mount Megs. And it was like where they sent all the like bad kids, and they separated them. Like there was a place where the girls went and a place where the guys went. Anyway, they sent him away. So I never saw him again. Then my second one was my husband. And then my third one was last night. And look at Dave. He's leaving. Right. Oh, he's taking a quick nap. You'll leave your TV. He's watching. Oh, you won't be watching, but your TVs will. Well, by the time you're done with your quick nap, I'll probably not be on here anymore, but I'll have as good of a one as I can have with all the shit going on that I got going on. You have a wonderful little nappy poo, Dave. Didn't come up here on StreamYard. Mm-mm-mm. Dave's playing games. He's like, Mermaid wants me to come up on StreamYard. I think I'll take a nap. Play hard to get. Wait, see if she's on later. Nope, she's not going to be on later. Damn it. No, I'm for real kidding. I have literally nothing to offer anybody right now. So if y'all are listening, good for you guys. So I have no fucking clue. Other than, I think I've bitched enough about the three things that have happened in my house that I have no control over until I do, till I decide to take control. And I will. You want me to like go right now and watch it? How many? You've watched it all? The whole damn series? Or is it a movie? Hang on, let me scroll back up before you can tell me. Oh, 2 episodes left for dates, so I'm guessing it is a series. How many episodes? Well, how many episodes and how long? So I'll know if I can cram it in quickly or no. Because I was watching This Is Us. Will I like it, Dave? If it's real actiony, I'm not gonna like it. Okay, that's cool, Deeps. I hope you have a good day. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here. I may take Dave's advice. He did. Oh wait, yeah, I killed it. There's 8 episodes, like an hour long. See, whoa, Dave. You were just kicked back, chilling, watching some Fallout, but now you're sleepy. Mm-mm-mm. It must have been great for you to stay awake to watch it. But yeah, I'll check it out. I don't know if it's like hour-long episodes. I doubt I'll be watching 8. Yeah, I promise you I won't watch all 8 if they're hour-long, but I can at least get into it. And then at some point, we're gonna do some more of these chapters because I'm assuming people enjoyed it. I thought it was kind of cool. Like I said, I don't think it would work with just me. I get carried away on the in between and never progress on to the next chapter. So, but anyway, I think since Deets is going into work, Dave's taking a nap, and I don't know what the other 4 people are doing. Well, one of them is Dave's TV, so I don't know what the other 3 people are doing, but I hope y'all have a great day too. And I don't know, I'm gonna go try to do something and think about anything but. And see, I was gonna stay on here. Damn it. Anyway, I'm gonna do something and think about anything but this. And if I get back on here today, because I already feel like I've done it twice today, even though it was technically yesterday. Whatever. If I decide to do this again, I have to talk myself into this. And I should stay on here because I got myself all like set up to have the whole. I don't know. I need to quit bitching. I need to just do something. You have to go watch it, then we'll have something to talk about. We got lots of shit to talk about, Dave, but okay. I'll go watch it, or I'll go do something to fucking take my mind off of things. The one day, Dave, the one day that. Anyway, this afternoon, evening, whatever the hell, get lots of rest so you can deal with me. Get lots of rest, take a cold shower. Think about my cold shower. Anyway, I'll see all you guys. You, me, and Deets can do a string art together. I know. I think. I don't know what time zone Deets. I didn't ask, but I want to. I think she's in Florida. Could be wrong, but if anything, just an hour difference. You're the big difference in time zones. But hey, if it's not somebody, anybody, anybody's welcome to come up there and talk about whatever. If I don't know what y'all are talking about, I can pretend. You'll be watching for me. Okay. It would probably be this evening Dates. I don't know. I usually come on too late for Dave. And this morning I'm too early for Dave. So I gotta do like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. We gotta get it just right. And I don't know when that is. He just has to usually send me a subliminal message. But yeah, have the notifications on. Like, subscribe, share. Anyway, I know you do these. You're awesome. And yeah, I'll be looking for you when I do come back. I'll at least know I got you and Dave. Maybe if Dave gets my subliminal message. It'll be amazing. Hopefully I'll still be in a good, like, pretending that I don't have any issues mood. Because I really am trying to put thinking about it off any more than what I already have until tomorrow. And now I'm worried that I've talked about it. I'm gonna fucking think about it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go watch something or do something. Hell, I don't know. Go to someone else's live and see what's going on. And save my StreamYard hours for later. You need to plan a live out ahead of time. Dave, me and you were supposed to do these little chapter thingies. I, I did have a plan, dude. Then you told me I needed to be more loosened up and not always have a plan. I'm trying to do all of the things, all of them. I don't know. Whenever you want to do some more of those chapters, we can. Because I put on there on one of the last lives that we were going to continue, but I'm not going to do those without you. To me, it worked out better. Like me playing it, you telling, I need a script. Dave, I had a script first time I was on here pretty much, and was you said I was teaching, and I didn't. I don't know. I try to do better and not teach. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Like you said, I've got to figure out my place. Or I got to get you into more of a hyped up mood or something so I can like feed off of that. I know that sounds awful, but I'm just awkward and I need somebody that like makes that fun. And you've done pretty well with that, but you need a nap or sleep or something. You need to reset, Dave. So go do that. I'm sure you have lots of things to do. Like I said, from day one, you never have to help with any of this stuff. You're just a very kind person. I appreciate it. And I'm sure you're tired and you have lots of places to be, lots of things to do. I haven't. I watched one thing, and I'm not sure if it was P. Diddy or some other dude, but what I saw was extremely disturbing. It had to do with Justin Bieber. And after that, I was like, oh, I don't know. I think I might be out on this. Poor little Justin Bieber. So sad. If all that's real and it looked like it was a video with his face blurred out, it looked real. I don't know. But yeah, I know you're into the TMZ, like that kind of stuff. I used to be, but I don't really watch TV anymore, but I can go on some of the uh, websites. There was one I used to watch, Popcorn Planet. I haven't watched it in a long time, but there's a plethora of information on here about it. So I'll see if it's interesting shit or disturbing shit. I guess it depends. But sometimes things are interesting and fucking disturbing. Today I need pick me up, like happy, good. Nothing to think about those other three bad things. Only good. And I blocked my fiance. So, oops. Sorry. Love of my life, fiance. I wouldn't have done it had I not had to. Like, trust me. Yep. I saw that yesterday and I saw where I think it was Gypsy did a live. I'm not sure how to feel about it. But yeah, that's sad. That was unexpected too. Unless I am out of the loop and he was sick or something, I was thinking it was pretty unexpected. Because I haven't heard his name brought up in a long time. I don't think he's that old either. Not, I don't know. I would have to guess on that, but I would say late 60s, maybe. Nah, I'm not gonna say 70s because my mom would have been in her 70s, so I'm gonna say 60s. You don't seem old enough to be my dad, but I mean, I guess he could be. Yeah, he could be. Damn, you don't seem that old. I don't seem that old. Hell, I don't know. I don't even need to think about getting old. Just fuck that this morning. No, no, no. Dates, you're gonna go kick some ass at work. I don't even know how you're doing it, but you're doing it. And you and Dave, y'all should have lots to talk about when you're talking about what you do for work. Y'all are like right. Y'all could have an amazing conversation and me not have a clue what y'all are talking about. But the whole construction, building, things like that, you could. Oh, he was 6. Oh, well, shit. That's the same age as my mom would have been. Crap. Yeah, I didn't know that, Deeds, but I guess if he was suffering or like not responding to treatment or anything, then that's that's sad. And I mean, he doesn't. I hate when people say this, but he doesn't have to suffer anymore. I don't know if he had a lot of family. I want to say he had some daughters, maybe. I don't know. I watched that case. That's when I first started really, um, like focusing on any type of criminal justice or anything in college. Everything had been psychology up until that point, and I started watching a little bit of it. Like I would go to the student center in between classes, and they started breaking into like the soap operas that I would watch, and being like live breaking news, and it would be about him, the case. And then I started following it more closely, and then some of my professors brought it in, talking about the difference in criminal law, civil law, what could happen, what was probably going to happen, blah blah blah. And I don't know. I got interested in it, and not just for that case, but for other reasons. But that was one that I just remember happened to be around the same time. And I mean, this was years after before they ever even went to court. Like it didn't, no swift and sure just. Y'all, I might need to take a nap. I can't though. Swift and sure justice. None of that was occurred because that it had been a while. He had been out on bail for a long time. He does have a daughter that looks a lot like. Oh, I've heard that forever, and she does look different than the other sisters. She really does. She seems, which I haven't watched her in a long time. I haven't watched the show. I used to watch it faithfully. Um, I just always liked her better. I had a, I felt like if I was gonna sit down and talk to one of them or connect with one of them, that's who it would be. But I don't know now. She's kind of changed. My daughter, she still likes her. She still says, "Yeah, I think that's the one that you could be friends with, Mom. I don't think it's gonna be the rest of them." Probably second would be what's her name, Courtney. If I could look like any of the three of them, I would probably want to look like Courtney. She has more of the, like I said, the features that I've always wished I could have. The total opposite I was of what I was born with. Blonde hair, green eyes. Let's switch it up to dark hair, dark eyes, like more exotic look. It's what I've always wanted. Never gonna happen. But out of the three sisters, I mean, Chloe, she's beautiful. She's had a comeback for sure. Like, fuck y'all, look at me. Um, I don't know. They're all beautiful, but I would normally would say I would want to look like Courtney. She has more of like a natural look, and that's me. Like, I don't do a lot of makeup and none of that. Like, I'm me. So, but Chloe's personality, and like openness and understanding and some of the things she's had to go through. I like her. But I wouldn't be surprised at all um, if there was a different dad in the picture. 5 feet tall. Oh, Courtney. Yeah, I would love that. I would love to be like a little teeny tiny instead of closer to 6. Then I could lower my height. Um, what's it called? Shit. I'm telling you, I can't think of words this morning. My height requirement. I could change my height requirement too. You don't have to be over 5'10". You can be 5'9". I'll accept 5'9". Because hell, if I was 5 feet tall, that would seem like a giant. Because I don't think Scott is that tall. Who was I talking? Was it you I was talking to about Scott the other night? Probably. It was either you or Lainey. And they were saying that Scott looked really, really bad. And I don't watch the show anymore, so I don't know. Yeah, the rumors have been flying that, oh wait, that the mom could be doing Tom. You're talking about Chris? Or the mom of his daughter that's not Chloe? I'm confused. Dave, you got your little thinking. I got mine on too. So I guess you're talking about the mom of his. Oh, okay. Hey, it's about time for something. She's